Sabine, I think, and having what looks like a great time, but working very hard
with Sabine Fischer,
yeah,
his girlfriend. We've got the next heat, which is the 5th heat in the 40 plus men's division. Dan Miller is in there.
from
Albert
Canada.
Folch from Spain is also there. 4-3-1. That's Albert Folch from Barcelona, Spain, currently in the lead in front of our friend Dan Miller from Canada. Again,
that looks really close actually up at the front. So I think the Brit here, Kyle Barnes, I haven't seen him around this week. I don't actually know who he is, and I don't really think he's here. So I think he will be the one who is missing in action for this heat.
And in 3rd place is Thiago Giacomelli behind Dan Miller and Albert Folch.
I think it's going to be close, Matt, this race.
It is, and the 4th place is 4-4-3. That is Grant Saylor from the US. There's a bit of a gap behind him with 4-1-8 coming in, and that's Balas Zili, who is the official starboard distributor in Hungary, actually.
Okay.
Good friend. I haven't seen him actually on so far.
You are teaching me so much, Matt. There's so much information that comes from you. Whether I will retain any of it is another matter. So I thank you for that. But
I'm not saying everything is relevant. But yeah, I'm just putting it
everything
out there.
you say, my darling, is relevant.
Thank you.
Albert Folch, good racing. Yeah, he actually trains with Mark Forrester and William Fernandez. There's a good team of athletes down in Barcelona, in northern Spain, state of Catalonia, province of Catalonia, and where I used to live for a long time, 11 years, until I moved back to France. But
Why
not
did
where
you live
I was
there?
originally from. Just a life choice.
Okay.
I was just very attracted by Barcelona, being a very international city, close to the I mean, obviously there's a big beachfront, 5 kilometers of beaches basically.
And were you singleton then, or were you married at that time, or were you on your own?
I moved there with my then girlfriend, life partner, and 2 boys were born in Barcelona out of this, and the whole family moved to France, to the southwest of France, 4 years ago.
Nice. Good life choice there.
Yeah, good life choice for sure. Away from the city. Obviously, you reach some stages in your life where you want,
I think
different
kids have
things.
quite a lot to do with that. Actually, many people who live in London and then get married and have kids, or have kids regardless, I think they move out to the country for sure.
Absolutely. So, Albert Foch being overtaken by Thiago Giacomelli, coming from behind. Actually, he was not even second; he was 3rd until now. So Albert Foch now moving to 2nd place behind the Brazilian Thiago Giacomelli and Dan Miller, the NSP rider from Canada, also a very active athlete. Dan Miller traveling from all around the world for SUP racing, and he started this year in Mexico. So he organized some camps with Christian Andersen as well.
Okay.
And they took part in the big race in Sayulita on the west coast of Mexico. But he likes to travel all around the world. He's from Canada, but you can find him in Spain. I think he was in Spain recently as well. I saw him in France as well. Wow, that's a good move that Thiago Giacomelli has done. He's got a good gap for himself, like 50 meters, 50-meter lead over Albert Foch from Barcelona, Spain, and on the starboard.
The Brazilians have got a great team out here, haven't they? Really strong.
And that's him, Albert Foch reaching the finish line now, and Dan Miller will be the 3rd athlete to qualify from this race, who is in 4th.
Dan Miller, quite distinctive there with his long ponytail, so it's always good to have some sort of distinction. Who is that coming in 4th?